No. Stop. Stop. Here's the question tonight, though. What changed? How did things change? If it's, 2019, 2022, 2023, now we're in 2024. What changed with this 13th birthday? That instead of a sex abuse case, we are now talking also about a murder investigation. Let me bring in my special guest joining us in Los Angeles, board-certified forensic psychiatrist, trial expert, witness, and columnist, Dr. Carol Lieberman. Dr. Carol Lieberman, what should we be thinking about? What is the potential? What changed here?
Well, the typical thing that changes when sexual abusers stop is a few different things. One, some have age preferences. Some get more turned on or more attracted to children of a certain age. So when they get to be older than that age, then there's not as much sexual attraction or fulfillment. Another reason is some men get scared when the girl starts menstruating because they don't like the possibility that they could. That's kind of shocking to them when, oh yes, wait a second, there's the possibility of her getting pregnant. And then, of course, as the older they get, the more there's the likelihood of them saying that they're going to tell someone, threatening to tell. Now, what I have found to be super interesting, chilling and ironic, but she had said there was a message on her phone where she said, once I turn 13, I want to go out into the woods, words to that effect. And of course, ironically, she was found in the woods. Her body was found in the woods, but that is not what she had in mind. But what that does show is that she may have wanted to break free, and he may have gotten scared at that time.
Get out of that house of horrors that she was living in. Let me ask you this: from what's been, again, these are the ones that I believe have been documented on his phone, and that's how they've gotten these charges going back to 2019. But I look at the dates. It's June, it's July, it's August, summer months when school is not in session. I'm looking at the years of the alleged abuse. 2019, nothing in 2020. Starts back up in 2022, 2023, into 2024. But that was COVID. Nobody's going to work. Nobody's going to work. Should we be reading anything into this? I mean, I'll tell you what my gut is telling me is that summer break, mom has to go to work. I don't think this guy works. Tried to get some work at Disney, not to make money. And then COVID, he can't be alone with her. Does this tell us anything about...
You mean because the mother would have been likely home?
Right,
during
remote.
COVID.
Nobody was going to work in 2020.
Right. Yes, of course, also that could have been the time when they broke up. That reporter was saying that they might have had a gap. Okay.
So what are your thoughts now? Because there's a murder investigation going on. Do you think at age 13, would a child feel like, now I can fight back? I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a teenager. I'm going to fight back.
Yes, 13 is a very, it's a crucial age. It's a turning point for a lot of kids in a couple of different ways. First of all, in regard to their mother, girls and their mother, it's a time when girls start, wanting to branch out into the world, maybe start dating and so on. And when mother looks at the girl and sees that she may be it may be a time in her life when things are going down or, not as exciting at the very least. And she sees her daughter blooming. Now, I'm not talking about this family necessarily, but sort of in general. But also, yes, I'm a teenager. I should be able to break free. She said, I want to go in the woods. So what does that tell you? It really does tell you I want to get out of this situation. And I think she might have felt, in regard to him too, that it's time, it's time for me to tell you no more.
And let's talk, everyone's still talking about mom as well. What are your thoughts about mother-daughter relationship? This stuff is going back to the time that she's 8 years old. Would you expect an 8-year-old to tell mom what's happening? Would it be obvious to a mother that something is wrong if an 8-year-old is being sexually abused?
Well, it certainly should be obvious to the mother, since he was living with them and so on. But there are reasons why mothers turn a blind eye. You know, the one is that I was mentioning before about, you know, when you want to hold on to the man, and this is what you sacrifice. I'll sacrifice my daughter. I know you want to have sex with her. I mean, it's unconscious generally. And also, you know, I was thinking, if it turns out that he was selling his photographs and videos and so on as pornography, then and would have been making money from it, then perhaps the mother knew she was complicit. She wanted the money from what he was selling.
Wow, there's so much for investigators to uncover here. At this point, I just have to reiterate, no one has been charged with the murder. The mother has not been named as a suspect. He obviously is a suspect in all of this. He's being held with no bond on all of these charges. What would you make of the mother not cooperating? And I don't know if this is happening, but if she's not cooperating, like if she's not telling investigators everything she knows about her daughter's life inside the house, and about Stephen Stearns, who's been accused of doing this to her daughter, if she's not cooperating, would you read anything into that?
Yes, if she's not cooperating, then that means more likely that she did know at some level what was going on, and she was either complicit with it, you know, for financial reasons, or to be able to keep him with her. You know, the less she cooperates, the more it seems like not only that she's protecting him, but that she doesn't want the world to know that she went along with this.
All right, Dr. Carol Lieberman, great to get your insight tonight. It's always appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you.